Welcome, 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 everyone. God damn it. Oh, no, that's gotta get turned off. I don't want to hear my own voice. I am not a fan of the sound that comes out of my own gob. Other people like it, and I guess that's why some people watch. Hey there, Cheer, how are you doing? God hunt is gonna hunt you down. That's good. Sure, I can hear a funny thing. Is it actually funny, or is it like ironic but not ironic funny? If that makes sense. Like actually funny or Seinfeld funny? All of a sudden, I see the number of my followers just plummet because everybody likes Seinfeld for some stupid reason. Okay. It's for you. AD Creations, welcome in. How are you doing today? Poop rockets. Give me 1 second. I gotta make sure something's working right, and then actually, that should have. Okay. Well, it has. There we go. Well, okay, so part of that is the fact that for the past year or so, I've been working until 1:30 in the morning. Well, not quite the last year. The last like 5 months, I've been working until 1:30 in the morning, and I haven't been getting home until 2. Which means I haven't been on at until the earliest 2:30. Um, but that's changing. I'm probably going to be doing streams that are starting earlier, like as earlier as like or as early as like 1:30 local time. Quarter after 2 my time now for anybody who is trying to do the math in their head. I would have been on earlier, but I was rewatching One Punch Man. I mean, like, not gonna lie, things might have gone better for them if that had happened. Yeah, exactly. So like I'm coming on shortly after you're like I'm done for the night. But so what we're doing today, I'm still kind of procrastinating on my try hard piece, partially because I don't have access to the Discord that's being held in at the moment because I'm waiting for a certain individual to start streaming so that I can go into their stream and be like Discord because I don't have JT's Discord. So I'm working on other stuff. At least, that's what I'm telling myself is the reason. Currently, I am working on Where is box? The Dark Flame Spellcaster and Flame Skulls from the Nulzur's set, but I'm not doing it. I would love you to send. I would love for you to send me a link to JT's Discord. Um, because yeah, there's at least two people on that Discord that I desperately need to speak to. And I'm assuming JT's been working nights and hasn't been able to stream over the last little bit. Um, but sweet, you're awesome. Um, I have been alive. If we're gonna be honest, ups and downs, but that goes with everything. I've been working on a few different things. Um, been doing the the podcast and stuff like that. That's still going strong. I've been doing actually a monthly stream with those folks. As far as like mini painting, as I said, I'm working on this tiny lady. I have the flame skulls right here. Put my hand behind it so it fucking focuses. Basically, so what I'm gonna do with this is I've decided, um, I'm going to need to varnish them as they are. And then once that cures, I'm gonna go over them with some lemon yellow ink because it's fucking wonderfully vibrant. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can't really tell on. It looks a little washed out because I haven't fucked with my colors, or my white balance. But yeah, so I have some lemon yellow ink that I'm gonna run over the flames afterwards. Hey, I would have loved to have snow like throughout winter. Unfortunately, it was not a thing that I was going to be getting. The last thing that I painted was this guy here, the Angry Fishman, also from the Nulzers set. I didn't like the green that they painted him on the box. So I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna do like more of a shark color. And like it wasn't even really at first, it wasn't even me going, oh hey, I'm gonna paint him up like a shark. At first, it was me going, I've been listening to a lot of Lovecraftian horror. I want to paint him up like the fishman from fucking what's that fucking town? By Arkham. Not a real town. Innismouth? Innismouth. Yes. I believe it's located in New England? It's Lovecraftian, so it's on the eastern seaboard there. But it's Paintwater's got it, it's Innismouth. But yeah, it's the town of the Fishmans. And other than that, I've been working on her, which is the piece I am doing for the Art Swap in JT's channel. I just need to do the background and whatnot. Do I have a Spinda? I do. And I do believe that is the extent of what I've been working on recently. Oh, yeah, I also got my Discord account compromised and had to basically start over. Exclamation point Discord will get you into the Discord if you're not in there already, and I would appreciate. Yeah, oh fuck. What's even worse is I got an email from Discord fucking support basically saying, "Oh, sorry, we can't sorry for the delay or the like basically sorry for taking so long, but we can't help you. This is an automated message. Fuck off." I okay. Not it's not verbatim, but it's basically what they said. Yeah, I was not pleased. Like at fucking all. Yay, you caught it. I didn't. So tasty. Yeah, I'm gonna say the comment about inundating that server with furry porn and raunchy fanfics. I was only like half joking when I said that, but I still endorse that action because technically it is my Discord server. It's not my account that fucking is the admin on it anymore, but it is still my Discord server. Woohoo! Woohoo to Rico's comment, not yours, Paintwater. Um, that's actually fucking hilarious, Cheer. That is 100% hilarious. Oh, yes. Caffeinating. Coffee is love. Coffee is life. Hey there, DeGruin. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, I'm the sassy Canadian that's sitting here supposedly painting minis and have been mainly just fucking gabbing for the last 18 minutes. Well, I'll say 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Um, okay. So I should get to actually doing something. Tweedledee and Tweedledum here are going to go off to the side. To be fair, it wasn't a Discord server with porn and whatnot until I just okayed it now because it's attached to the account, the Discord account that was compromised. Okay, so I need black. We are going to start with my favorite black paint, Mars Black. Oh shit, that's the channel. Actually, thank you, 80 Creations. You just reminded me that I forgot to put an NSFW channel in my Discord. Ha ha ha. Serves you right. I'm not painting a Warhammer mini today. I'm painting a D&D mini. Ha ha. I am the winner. Probably. It actually wouldn't surprise me if any of the other content creators that I know that commented on it in their servers all got kicked. Like, yeah, okay. I wouldn't do something like that. Like, I wouldn't take over somebody's server. But if I was to do that, I would. That's the action that I would take. I would look at any like Discord communities and see who is the admin of them, and they would all get removed. I appreciate it. You know, I wish there was a way on Discord, and it would, if this was a thing, it would probably end up getting used for nefarious means, which is probably why it's not a thing. Um, but I wish there was a way to, not with roles, but individually change permissions. Like the use case that I'm thinking of is essentially setting up a second secret admin that has basically all of the same powers as the server owner, just they don't have a role for it. What? That's the thing. Like, oh yeah, you can make the role be whatever you want. Or do you mean like hidden and not actually seen type role? Oh, I'll have to take a look at that. Because what I might do is I might make a one more account to act as like a failsafe. You never know. But yeah, it's something to take a look at. Thank you. Because yeah, like I said, if I can do that, I might just set up like one more Discord account and just kind of park it in the server. and like essentially it can be the secret second admin that I can log into at any time and fucking use to nuke intruders. Honestly, at this point, I'm more pissed that like because Discord support fucking dragged their heels, there's quote unquote nothing that they can do to help me anymore. I'm assuming they can't help because the account name changed. And the only reason the account name was able to be changed is because they took, what, 3 weeks to fucking get around to looking at the ticket? Yeah, not pleased about that. But is what it is. I just have to like, yeah, like I know you can like give somebody a role and give them the permissions on that role and then just name the role something random. So that like nobody knows what, what it's all about. But yeah, like what I'd want is like essentially a an account that looks exactly like any other user account on the server, but with all of the powers of the admin. Well, I know you can do that. I know you can do that, but that doesn't help with things like adding and creating channels, deleting channels, kicking users and stuff like that. Like that, I know I like that part of it. That's like my we do that in my in my podcast Discord. Because like we have guests on and we have to give them access to the voice channel that we record in. Um, so like I know that functionality. And as far as like access, like and like giving somebody sneaky access, that works perfectly. Because yeah, you don't need to give them a role or anything like that. You just say, yeah, you can go into this channel. Yeah, like yeah, that's definitely an option as well. It would take a lot more to fuck my daily driver now because yeah, it turned my level of trust in literally like everyone online from, you know, 2 all the way back down to 0. I got too complacent, unfortunately. At this point, if somebody's going to ask me for help to or advice about a game, it better be a TTRPG and the file better be coming to me in plain text. Skits, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. Sharky, thank you for that resub. Welcome in. Commander Mittens, how are you doing? Thank you very much for that follow, Skits. Aradesh, welcome in. I have to do this manually. Actually, Sharky, you're here. Can you drop a shout out for Skits, please? This is why I have mods. Or rather, a mod. Thank you much, Senor. Alrighty, 80 Creations. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out and for that raid. I hope you sleep well. So anybody who is not following Skits should go and follow Skits. That is fair. I am already following Skits. Perfect. I oh, sorry, I misread what you said, Sharky, and it at first glance looked like Skits is where I go to for cooking wisdom, and I was about to be like, and then I reread it, and I'm like, oh wait, yeah, no, this makes sense. No worries. Get your food on. Thank you very much for rating in. I appreciate it. Once upon a time, I was a professional cook for the vast majority of my adult life. But yes, enjoy your lunch, and thank you very much for rating in. No, honestly. So right now, I am painting up a dark, dark spellcaster. Hoping for fun. Thank you for dropping that shout out, Sharky. I went up too high on that side. I'm gonna have to go over that in red anyway again. Um, but that's okay. What are you doing? Oh, so something amusing happened to me today while I was surfing the hell site, also known as Twitter. I got called a bootlicker for making fun of somebody who got blocked by the Warhammer community channel. They called me a bootlicker for GW. Anybody who's been in my channel more than once would probably see why I am amused by this. Yeah, yeah. Like they got they were being a toxic shit basically, and and they got blocked by fucking the Warhammer community site page on Twitter. I'm like, well, maybe if you weren't a toxic shit, that wouldn't happen. They just showed you you're not welcome. They're like, oh, you're a fucking bootlegger. I'm like, no, no, I'm not. This is amusing. Then I'm like, you know what? If you don't believe me, fucking come to my stream. I will prove you wrong, motherfucker. I appreciate that. It also amuses the piss out of me that everybody that I've seen, like at least half of the same group of people that are associated with that fucker, I have seen on Twitter are also melting down about the what was it, 3 to 5% price increase for GW shit. Like it's the first time that they've raised their fucking prices in ever. They're not known for their yearly price increases. Okay, awesome. I don't have to. I'm actually liking the like red and black. I'm gonna have to do some touch ups, obviously. So I'm like aware of that. Now, okay. So I have an idea, and I don't know if it's gonna look right. So I'm gonna use you all as a sounding board. after I clean the paint out of the brush a little bit. So right now I am working on the Dark Spellcaster and Flame Skulls from WizKids. I think it's WizKids. Yeah, it's a WizKids mini. From their Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures line. Um, but right now I'm kind of at a little bit of an impasse. So I still have to do the cloak and boots and figure out what I want exactly to do with them. What I was just thinking is do them both like kind of a leather brown, or would that be too jarring? Like basically I'd be making kind of like a khaki or sand using off-white and then going over it with probably sepia, doing my like normal tactic for leather, for those of you who've been in the channel before, um, and seen how I do that. So I think that could look cool. Like it would look realistic, I think. And it would also kind of break up the like black and red and add a little bit more visual interest. But again, I'm not 100% sure if it would be too jarring. So what do you all think? Like basically doing like the cloak and the boots as like a leather brown. Um Probably something similar to the backpack. Like I haven't varnished this so it's still a little glossy, but probably similar to the backpack. Now it's about, I don't know, maybe half a level darker. Um by like natural eye compared to camera. Because like I'm probably gonna do the at the very least I'm probably gonna do the boots as leather. Because like that makes sense. Well, yeah, may as well. I'm just gonna fucking full send it. Okay, so what I need to do first is I need to mix up my base. This is where the fucking magic happens. So we're gonna take some titanium white. Because I'm a weirdo and most of my painting is done with artist acrylics. I appreciate that. Oh. Yeah, that should be more than enough. So we got the titanium white on the palette. Now we're gonna grab some Daler Rowney sepia. I have one already, but I will throw on it anyway. Pardon me. Thank you very much for that follow, Synth Knight. I promise I won't tell the Institute you're here. Really hope that joke didn't fall flat. Okay. Yep, no worries. We're gonna do 2 drops of the sepia. There we go. Hey, that fucking. I've been painting for the better part of 20 years and I'm still practicing. Anybody who said that they've perfected their skill in painting is either lying to make themselves look better or just doesn't want to get better. Because there's always stuff that you can do, new techniques to learn, honing the techniques that you have. Like, I do truly believe that, like, mini painting, the only plateaus that you reach in mini painting are the ones that you set for yourself. Yeah, we're gonna start with a little bit darker. I'm gonna make this like a darker looking leather, actually. Like with using artist acrylics, I actually only started using artist acrylics 3 years ago. Like I have a few things that I use miniature paints for, and that's mainly because like I hate mixing my own skin tones. So I have the Two Thin Coats Dwarven Flesh, and I just augment that with whatever whatever color of paint I want to like. I basically I tint it however I need to. Okay. Okay. So based on the way the sculpt looks, I mixed up way more paint than I actually need. So I must say, these Nulzer's minis, the sculpts are, I'll say 6 out of 10 for the sculpts. They're not bad, but they're not like super amazing. Um, but whatever they use to like pre-prime these is actually not terrible. It takes paint rather well. The only issue that I do have is on the transparent parts, and that's just mainly because they don't like prime it with like a clear primer or anything like that. So that doesn't necessarily take paint all that well. Yeah, I have a couple of Dan Bull tracks on my daily driver Spotify list too. This one and like two or three more, plus a few things that he's worked on with other nerdcore rappers. Like a good quarter of my like walking around music is various nerdcore rap. So with this was kind of a test. Um, what I would suggest doing, and it's actually what I'm gonna try on this to see if it works out a little bit better, is hitting it with some varnish first. Because basically the only reason that you need the primer coat on the mini, like the primary purpose for it, is so that paint will stick to it. You just basically something for the paint to for the next layer of paint to stick to. It's the same reason that when you're painting with oils, you want to go like basically slather your base colors on, and then you want to take the oil off so that there's like a thin layer on there that you can work with. I need to practice more with my oils, actually. Like one of the things that eventually I want to do is I'm gonna set up some like as clear as possible resin in my 3D printer, and print out a bunch of miniatures and make them paint them up like they're kind of going into stealth or coming out of stealth. Because I think that effect is really fucking cool looking. Like honestly, I think GW has missed a trick by not releasing like even as like a limited run type thing, but not releasing stealth suits in clear plastic rather than their normal fucking gray plastic. I so with the compressor that I use because of when I paint, considering it is 3 o'clock in the morning here, um, I actually just raw dog my fucking airbrush to the compressor itself without a moisture trap, and it actually works rather well. So the compressor I use, and like paint water has seen me use it quite a few times, is this little guy. It's just a little Chinese made fucking rechargeable air compressor. That basically pumps out just enough pressure to throw paint out of a an airbrush. It is fucking great. Because like my building superintendent lives in that direction. Like there is one wall separating my apartment from her apartment. And I've asked a few times if she's heard me painting or anything at night, and she's like, nah. So the one criticism I have about the Nulzer stuff, and it's the same criticism I have with a lot of Reaper Bones and a lot of like the fantasy D&D style minis. They come in one piece. Most of them are not multi-part fucking minis, so I can't do sub assemblies. Like I can't paint the fucking. Oh, I have a loud and large one as well. I just can't use it in the middle of the night. Is all. Actually, I have two loud and large compressors because I have one that's tankless. And then when a buddy of mine was getting out of mini painting, I bought his airbrush and compressor, and it's basically the same compressor but with a tank. And I also got a little Badger Patriot with it as well. So like basically, I have two Badger airbrushes, a knockoff Iwata, and some no-name Chinese airbrush that has a pistol grip and Iwata fittings. But yeah, like honestly, for anybody, if you live in an apartment and you paint at night, I would definitely take a look at. I know I have one of those. I would definitely take a look at battery operated fucking airbrushes. Ooh, you couldn't find needles for that brush? I'm pretty sure you can buy the needles separately. But yeah, I can understand how that would necessitate some new equipment. Yeah, like it was definitely worth the money. Um, like even actually honestly, if I didn't live in an apartment, I would use that as like a travel airbrush compressor. Like I would, essentially put together a travel kit for like, I'm gonna go to a buddy's place and paint minis, or I want to go like outside and, prime my minis and enjoy the fucking day type deal, like, that sort of thing. Oh, if anybody is offended by swearing, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I think that was my what my generic one cost. Um, I think for the Badger, like the my daily driver Badger that I have, and the tanked compressor, I think that was 150. Which was still at a pretty steep discount for 150 Canadian, 150 Canadian. Which was actually a pretty steep discount for what I had, like what my buddy had bought it for. Um, I think my old Badger and the compressor it came with was about 100, and the little mini one, I think it was a little over. I think it was like 120 Canadian. So USD it'll be obviously cheaper because of exchange rate bullshit. So I have red. Okay. Spicy red, I need you. But yeah, I know my old Badger had or has technically some replacement needles. If it's a generic airbrush, it might not. Yeah, actually, it might come with one if you got it as like a whole like kit deal. Um, but yeah, like even if you know the size of the needle, or yeah, well, yeah, actually, if you know the size of the needle, I think you can just like buy replacements. You might have to like see how long the needle is, but I don't know. It might be something to look at for the future because you mentioned that you'd already bought a new one. Yeah, you'd already bought a new one, so like having a backup airbrush is actually not a bad idea too. That's why I'm okay with having like four airbrushes kicking around when I generally only use one. I also don't use my old Badger because it's siphon rather than gravity. It might be that might be a pressure issue. Well, usually it's either a pressure issue or a thinning issue. Pardon me. Oddly enough, most like airbrush issues usually come down to one of those two things. Or if you're me, it's you didn't clean it properly and have to clean it before you use it. Hello to you too, Mr. Popo. I know where they're not. Safe. Yeah, my airbrushing skills are not all that great myself. I do mainly brush painting. Like I should use my airbrush for more um than I do. I primarily use it for priming and varnishing. Actually, I think I might pick up another high grade gunpla kit. Wait, no, I don't even have to do that. I have a couple of 30-minute missions kits that are just kind of sitting there and like not doing anything at the moment that I could use as a practice bed for airbrushing. Back to you. There's some spots that I missed on the cloak, or rather cape. I could use a bigger brush to do this, but I'm not gonna. Okay, so we got that. Hmm. Now, for the hair. Ooh. I could do Payne's Gray. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Payne's Gray. Where is your... Yeah, 15-3. So Payne's Gray, for anybody who isn't aware, is essentially carbon black. Right? Yeah, carbon black mixed with cyan. I'm gonna use top of the lid. We don't need a lot of this. These were some of the best fucking giftmas presents that I've received in a long, long time. I got a whole grip of Daler-Rowney inks and a bunch of Winsor and Newton oils. Yeah. Did I? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I have to fix that, and I don't know the exact fucking. Ah, damn it! I was trying to avoid that. Damn it! Now you all get to see whiny magical hack. Like screwed up what I was trying to do. That's okay. I can make it work. I can fix it. I'll just have to slightly adjust her flesh tone a little bit, which is fine, I guess. I can do that. I'm pretty sure I have one of those. Well, if I didn't, I do now. But I'm like 95% sure I have one of those. I think at least a few of them have come through while I was just throwing Ultra Balls at everything. I think I know what I need to do. I think the fucking chat token for my touch portal is not working at the moment. Oh, I can hear you purring all the way up here, cat. You are being loud. Like, my cat is laying on my foot right now and is just happy and content. And purring very loudly. Over here. There we go. I actually really, really like that. Except for the fact that I need to redo. There we go. Yay, I caught it. Alright, yeah. That's gonna look fucking awesome once it's done. Okay. So I need to do the leather for the cloak. I should do the bottom of the boots right now, since I have the black out already. I can get that dealt with quick. Damn it. This time I actually go to this. Yeah. Okay. Now, no, I don't think so. I rambled about shit, but I think I whined about having a little bit of overpaint. because now I have to remix the flesh tone, which is what it is. I mentioned that I have a pretty princess kitty at my feet, and she was purring loud enough that I could like hear it from a full like erect sitting position. Like from the floor, I could hear it. So tasty. Alrighty. So now what I need. Welcome to space. It's a dangerous place. Okay, so now we're gonna go back over the cloak and boots. But this time we're not gonna desaturate the sepia. We're just gonna go straight up sepia over top. That's what's gonna give us that. Do I want to do that? No, you know what? No, we're not gonna do that. I lied. Um, I have some transparent raw umber that we're gonna use for that. It's a slightly different brown. Well, combination that makes a brown. It's not like a brown on its own. Because the sepia is. Yeah. So the sepia is black 7, red 112, and yellow 1, whereas the transparent raw umber is yellow 42, red 101, and black 7. Honestly, my cat doesn't even like my desk is fucking messy as shit. Like the clear area that you see is the majority of the clear area on my desk. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But no, like she even like when my desk was clean and tidy, she doesn't jump up on my painting desk. Like ever. Like she is 100% uninterested in miniature plastic. She just has a thing with being more than arm's reach away from me for any great length of time. Thank you. And once the matte varnish is on, it'll look a lot better. Because the only real unfortunate thing I find about working with inks is they're glossy as shit. Like almost every ink I've used has been fairly glossy. Yeah, that's gonna work wonderfully. And like this is one of the things that I really like about inks, and is also kind of a downside with inks. Um, they will flow mostly into like the natural into the details. So you automatically get your like shadowy areas and stuff like that, which I think is fucking awesome. And amusingly enough, if you are good with painting with things like contrast paints or speed paints and the like, you can basically paint with inks. Because at the end of the day, I think it was Paint Water that was in chat when I had this musing. Granted, this was a while ago. I think I'm pretty confident that like contrast paints and speed paints, all of those style of paints are basically just inks mixed with a medium, like a super super thin medium. That's it. Like they're just transparent inks mixed with a medium, just to give them a little bit of extra strength, like durability, not strength. Yeah, I think I think matching the boots with the cape was the right idea. Yeah, it does. It 100% makes sense. And yeah, that was definitely the right choice here. Let me get this up closer to the camera so it'll focus. So you all can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, I think that was the right choice, definitely. Like, cause it's the best way to say it, like to get my words into something that somewhat makes sense, is it kind of sandwiches the mini, if that makes sense. Like it it's the cloak and the boots are kind of like the bread of the sandwich, and like the main colors of the rest of the outfit are the toppings. Because yeah, like here I will show you the box art they had for this, and like that is boring as shit. Let's just do a dark green dress, skin that's essentially a super desaturated blue, and black lips. Go. There, you have your evil spellcaster. And let me tell you, as a human being who's dealt with a lot of shitty people, evil doesn't always look evil. I get that in most fantasy settings. Yeah, I was considering that actually. Going like red and purple as alternating. Um One of the things that I'm going to do is the like magic spell that she's got there. I have some uh Scarlet from Dale Rowney that I'm going to use for that. I should probably actually. Okay, I need to push that forward a bit. Okay, so if I'm in the circle, I'm on camera. But yeah, like I have some Scarlet that I'm going to use, which is basically just an orange, a very red orange. Rather than using the purple, which I could do because I have Diox purple, which is the best purple in the world, bar none, hands down. All other purples can pack up their shit and go. They've already lost. Diox purple is the king, the queen, the non-gendered ruler of purples. But yeah, so what I need to do, break the white back out. Yep, titanium white. So, like I said, we need to take a look at the skin and fix that a little bit. Because I done fucked up. But this will also give me an opportunity to fix what I fucked up about the skin. So, fucking silver linings, I guess. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, this is gonna look awesome. It is a very, very red leaning orange. Um, so it's like it's essentially red that they decided as an afterthought to throw a little bit of yellow into. Is how it reads, and I am 100% here for it. And now we're gonna do the little bit of the cheaty bit. We have the titanium white over here. Now we're gonna take some dwarven skin from Two Thin Coats. Shake it up a bit. Give it a little bit of a ride on Bert. Was a man. Was a dragon man. Dragon. Still burning the countryside. Burning the peasants. So we're going to give this a bit of a clean. Go Squidly. Squidly wins! That is right. The Trogdor comes in the night. Okay, so we're going to pull out 00. We're also going to pull out the mixing brush. There we go. Because yeah, I wanted her skin to be like pale and very like fine, like fair complexion. I think this is actually going to be a lot closer to what I was originally envisioning. So I'm kind of thankful to myself for overpainting and fucking up a little bit. Actually, that's not. Oh, it's different enough that I kind of have to go over her skin again. Plus, I think I overpainted in a couple of spots. Yeah, there we go. That's better. She's actually coming along really well. I think I'm pretty close to the point where I'm kind of at an impasse with her, though. As you're gonna make my toes sweat, cat. I love you. You're my puddums. You're my little Miss Priss. My princess. But you're gonna make my toes sweat because you're fat and sassy. Okay. I'm taking my foot back. I know you were comfortable using it as a club rest, but too bad. Um. Okay. So yeah, what I could do is I could just brush paint the varnish on. But I kind of want to go over her fully. Plus, there's a couple other things that I need to varnish. before I worry about that. So what we're gonna do is we have some skulls that we need to do a little bit of work on. Go back up to a 0 for this. This time we're actually going to grab a little bit of the sepia. I think this works a little bit better for this use. I'm going to use another spot on top of one of these. I definitely suggest if you want to get into inks and like using inks on minis and stuff like that, Liquitex inks, like one of their starter packs, is actually a really good place to start. Their inks aren't terrible quality. I would stay away from their metallic inks, though, because their metallic inks are kind of meh. At least their silver is. It's meh at best. Honestly, the only reason I got it is because I was looking for a metallic base to do candy coating with. Um, and after I had already tried out the this here, the iridescent bright silver. This is meh, kind of okay. It's yeah, there's really not much good that I can say about it, but it's not terrible, I guess, is something that I could say. If you want to do candy coating, this here is the stuff that you want. Liquid Chrome from Molito. It basic. Oh yeah, metallics. Um, like I don't know. As far as inks go, I don't foresee myself using a lot of metallic inks. Um, I'm gonna need to kind of pat you off a little bit. Yeah, to pat you off a little bit. Spongy, get over here, Spongy. I already have Togepi. Actually, I don't mind that. I can work with that. We're gonna. Actually, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, like if you're looking for a good Chrome and you can't get your hands on the Vallejo Chrome, Molito is what you want to look for. That shit is chef's fucking kiss as far as a metallic goes. Like as far as a chrome goes, it's the best chrome you're gonna find, hands down, bar none. There's yeah. Um, it's actually what pretty much every Gunpla painter that I know of uses when they do candy coats and shit like that. No, Vallejo is something that I'd had miniature painters suggest to me. Molito, this shit, Molito Liquid Chrome. It is an ink. Um, but this will dry to a mirror finish. You can get it on Amazon. That's where I got it. Basically, what you want to look for are the refill packs because that's sold for a like an ink marker type deal. Like it's a refill for an ink marker. Yeah. Oh, lame. That's almost dead. Okay. Um, but yeah, like, do I have? Sure, I have one of these where I painted the chrome in there. Yeah. So the metallic there, that's the Molotov chrome. It's not like a perfect you can see yourself mirror finish, but like as you can see, like it's smooth, it's like reflects light. Like it is a wonderful fucking product. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Like it is, like I said, it's the best chrome around. Like so her prosthetic arm. Let's get up close here. That's the Molotov chrome underneath a glaze of dioxazine purple. Like it's like I said, like if you're looking to do shit like candy coating, you want to do like chrome for fucking bumpers on a mini, that's the stuff that you want to look for. That's fucking um you weigh, let's grab, are you a one? No, you're a zero. You're a two. I want the one, not the two, not the zero. One. Zero again. That's the one I'm looking for. Yes, sometimes I become whiny when I can't find what I'm looking for. No, we're not going to do that on that one. That one looks like it's just basically kind of coming out of the ground. We're going to fucking run with that. This one, that's ground. What is going to get painted essentially generic fucking ground brown with slight variation. That reminds me, I need to like jump back into Hero Zone's fucking Discord too. Yeah, that one. I just noticed the mold line on this, and it's in a weird spot. They need to work on how they do their fucking molds. Like, I mean, I'm not sending this for like a painting competition or anything like that, so it's not that big of an issue. Hell, I'm probably not even going to get the chance to use it on the tabletop in like a game of D&D or anything like that, which is fine. Like, I mean, I'm mainly painting it to paint it and get it out of my backlog. So next week is my stream birth anniversary day. Next Tuesday specifically. And on said stream birth anniversary day, what my goal is, or rather, not goal, what my plan is, we're gonna kind of slow down here and probably call it an evening soon while I'm gabbing about this. What my plan is I'm going to be starting at midnight on the 14th, and I will start streaming. I will plan for probably like a 3-4 hour stream. And then if I'll figure out the exact numbers, but I'm thinking if I get like for every like 5 new follows or 1 sub, I will extend that time by like an hour up to 24 hours. Oh, damn it. I forgot. That battery's basically dead. Regardless, we're going over to the couch anyway. So I need to hit that button there. Boop-a-doop. I am sorry about the bumps and bangs. I did not mean to bang you all without your permission. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go take a look and see who we can throw a raid out to. Thing the first though, we're going to kill that noise.